So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut the whole front end off this thing and turn it into a frameless tilt style. If you're not familiar with what a frameless trailer is, the concept was kind of born with dump trailers, being that they don't have frame rails on them. I'll put a little diagram up here and you can see what I'm talking about. This is your typical style frameless dump trailer. Just notice how it pivots right in about the center line of the trailer. It has a hoist on top of the front plate where the fifth wheel plate is, and that's also where the arm's attached to, and they pivot as well. So basically you're taking the frame out of the equation. You're just having these two trailing arms that come from the front to about the center line of the trailer, because anywhere in front of the center line it won't pick it up. It'll just fight against itself, and anything behind that is going to have a lot more weight trying to pick it up and stabilize it, because you're going to have a lot more nose weight up in the air. It'll work, but it'd be very unstable. But the whole idea behind it is, well, the whole idea behind frameless trailers was to alleviate weight, to haul more material, obviously. But in this case, because I don't have ramps for this trailer either, it'll work. The whole body will tilt on it, and you won't even need ramps, so that'll be that. So right here, I'm getting ready to weld back in the cross braces that I cut out because I'm a moron. Now, this whole piece that I'm using is galvanized, and for those of you who do not know, galvanized is basically just a zinc coating, and you have to grind that crap off there because it creates some funky fumes. It's also hard to weld, but, well, it's not really hard to weld, but it creates some funky fumes that'll just screw you up. So if you ever do get in a position where you have to do some kind of welding on galvanized, if you don't already know this, I'm just using a flapper wheel. It takes it right down to bare metal, and it's fine. But I forgot to throw it out there. And I also didn't want to get roasted in the comments going, "Hey dumbass, that's galvanized." I know, we got it. Thanks though. So I've done a few things this morning. I cut out these are going to be the welded on underneath. This is going to be the pivot, you know, have the pin that goes through it. I got to get some spaces for the inside of it because it's a little wide. Right now I'm getting ready to cut the extra cross braces that I'm going to put in this thing, which that's, I don't know if you know what that is or not, but that is a leg from an old engine hoist that was junk. Yeah, I told you I'm doing this project with scrap, just crap that I had laying. Well, the galvanized piece I cut off of an old boat trailer, which is still heavy enough to do what I needed to do. So I did find one thing out. This trailer was homemade. I found the old state police VIN plate underneath the tongue and underneath it while I was cutting the tongue off of it. So it's homemade to begin with. So they did a pretty good job for the most part. They should use a little bit heavier channel, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna set you up right there, and I'm gonna cut these cross braces out real quick. Now let's see if we have power. Funny story. Well, not funny. This chop saw is like from the 80s. My dad had it when he had a construction company. He did commercial drywall work with metal framing and stuff, and this is one of the chop saws we used to cut metal framing with back in the day. I got it from him. He gave it to me like a year or so ago. Still works pretty good. I don't know if there's a date code on this thing or not. Like old school Black & Decker from back in the day. Back when it was still Black & Decker. 13 amp. No, I don't see a date on it. This is Black & Decker Professional. Professional I am not. Anyway, moving on. And as you can see, it's pretty thick stuff. I haven't measured it. So, I don't know, quarter maybe? No, it might be thicker than that. Let's see. It's hard to read a tape measure on this shit. I don't think it's 1/8. I know it ain't an 1/8. It might be an 1/8. No, it's quarter. So yeah, plenty strong enough for what I need to do. 1/4 inch, box steel. It's good. It's fine. There's one clean. I'll set you right there. I'm gonna clean the rest of these up, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay. All right. So I've been working off camera on this thing, just trying to get it knocked down. I got that piece all. It's actually cut to length now. It's how long it's going to be because it goes all the way back to the axle. I still got to weld these parts right there. I got one of the pivot points, well, pretty much ready. This has a couple trial and errors. So basically this is going to be attached to the body of the trailer, and the back side is going to be welded to the cross member that's already in it. And when you lift the front of it up, it's going to tilt. And that's about as far as it goes at the moment without me having to take some more metal off, but I'll test that when I get to it. I don't think I'm going to have to cut anymore. I think that's going to be enough. I think. I still have to do the other side. And all the cross braces in underneath. It's not welded, but it's in there. I added 4. I don't know if I'll be able to show you or not. Let's see. Let's spin you upside down. Let's see here. And they were a bitch too, let me tell you. I don't know if you can see the one right there, then there's one there, and 2 on the other side. So, and it's surprising that it's taken as long as it has today, but it's just been, just one of them things, because I've never built one, and it's a lot of trial and error and all that. But it should, in theory, it should start rolling all along now. I hope. That would be nice, because I need this trailer tomorrow. It's getting dark now, so I'll probably have to hammer on it first thing in the morning to knock it out, because I know what I got to do to the other side, so that's no big deal. How it is. You get one side done, and then the other side will fly. Got a lot of welding to do yet. I got to weld all the cross beams in, weld the tilt pieces. And I went out and bought 2 more pins, so when the trailer comes down I can lock it. I'm just going to weld tabs into place up there in the front somewhere, because I have this cross member. This cross member is going to land right here, which I want to cut some more of that crap out, but I don't care about that. I ain't worried about it. But I made this so it will be right outside here. So, and I say all that's cut to length already. So, and then on the front, I'm going to notch it from the bottom side. Basically, I'm going to notch it so I can put the tongue on it. Well, the rest of it anyway. And it'll connect to that cross member as well that I need to finish welding. I might finish welding that real quick before I call it a day. Like I said, it's getting dark now, so I'm kind of screwed. That, I got neighbors and they don't want to hear chop saws and shit running. I tell you what though, look at this chop saw blade. I ate that bitch up. That thing was brand new when I started this ordeal this morning, and and then it should come down to broach clips. So anyway, yeah, we'll gather our thoughts and get back with it in the morning. Well, for y'all to be just, you know, the next scene. So there's that. All right, guys, we have a ton of welding to do. I need this trailer today. The sky's looking rather ominous. Ominous? Is that the right word? I don't know. Looks like it's gonna freaking rain. And tomorrow it's calling for snow, so I need this done today. We got a ton of welding to do. Gotta put that, we got a lot to do. So we're gonna, I'm gonna use my other camera underneath. Hopefully it turns out, we'll see. I don't know, it's not a GoPro, it's a GoPro wannabe, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get after it, shall we? So I had high hopes of being done today, but yeah, I'm not. But I'll show you what I've got so far. Nothing's attached underneath of it yet. It's just, it's getting dark now, and yeah. But I ended up using the twisted up tongue ish. I cut it out. I cut that, yeah, there. It's tacked in place. I'm gonna bolt it and finish welding it. And you know, I just notched it, and then I'll deal with the notches. I'll fill them or something. I made this piece long because I'm going to fold, because it's cut in half. I'm going to fold one side here and fold the other side because it will fit under. So I'm going to fold this one here and this one that way, tack it in. I'll probably bolt it as well. But that's what we got so far. It's been something been a fight. Of course, you know, when you're doing the shit by yourself, it's difficult. So, you know, it is what it is. I was hoping it'd be done today. I had a car to move today, but yeah, that didn't happen. So yeah. Plus it was dreary as shit all day. Finally got sunny like this afternoon. I don't know. It's supposed to rain tomorrow or snow tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to finish it. So I got both pieces made for the pivots. One's right there. I made shims because, you know, they had some space in between them, so I made all the shims. So what I really have to do now is I got to go underneath, jack the back up where it needs to be. The pivots I need to weld in place, and I'm gonna also bolt those through the body. I think, I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna do, just to have, you know, extra measure. Because I mean, this welder's alright. It's a Deco. It's a Amazon one, I think. And in case anybody's wondering, I'm using, what am I using? 7018 rods. Yeah. But that's gonna do it for tonight, and tomorrow we'll come out here and wrap it up. I didn't film much today because it had just been one long ass time lapse. So I'll show you every single thing that I've done when I'm done. It's been a process and a bit of a learning curve, just because I want to make it a tilt trailer. If this had been just a fixed throw a tongue in it and go, I'd have been done with it 2 days ago. I think I'm gonna do the hoist. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do it yet. I might utilize that stake pocket as a lift point. I don't know yet, and I don't know. I haven't decided yet, because the hoist I have it came off a cherry picker. It's kind of long, probably 2 or 3 feet. So we'll just have to see how that goes, how it plays out. I might go get it just to see where I set it at. I mean, all I gotta do is tilt the damn trailer, and I'm gonna put those tabs on for the pins somewhere in there. I'll figure that out too. So anyway, so we'll see you in the morning or the next clip. Alright, boys and girls, this thing is for the most part done, except for the wiring. I got to do something with that because I'm going to add some more lights to it, and I don't have enough wiring right now, so I'm just going to wait for a day or so. But for the most part, it's done. So let me tell you what we did. It tilts, as I said it would. So underneath, right in here, you can see there's pins right there with a pivot point. That's where this piece of frame runs back to the tilts. Up here is another set of pins. Those are to lock it while you're in travel. The pivot points in the back are welded and bolted to the floor on both sides. The front is just welded on. The tabs are welded on to the body of the trailer. Told you I was going to use that ram from that hoist and parts of the hoist. So I guess you probably want to see this thing work. So to raise it, all you got to do is pop the carter key out, pop the pin out of both sides, because that's important. And same thing on this side, just pop the pin out. Now I could have done something different with this, but this is what I thought was a good thing to do at the time. And it works. So there you go. Let me get the handle. I tell you what, I'm gonna set you on a tripod for this. After you tighten the valve. And it doesn't take that long because this thing, it does not a lot of travel to the ground in the back. It's not that high off the ground, so you don't have to worry about it. But you see what I mean about wanting to do something different. This ram has a leak. It's where the bleed off is. We're off the ground now, I believe. Or on the ground. I think we're on the ground now. I was actually pulling the damn truck down. Oh yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you. So you see, it just kind of, it lifts up out of these saddles because that keeps, you know, dirty going down the road. Let's see. This is all welded and bolted. I put that plate in for the, put this plate in right here for the ram to sit in, and it's able to tilt. That's part of an engine hoist. This piece was all pieces of that boat trailer. That's some of the original parts that I had to cut out and straightened and fixed. And then there you can see down there what we got. And then we come to the back. Come to the back. And she's on the ground. I think I'm going to cut this little bit of bullshit off here. That way the deck will get straight on the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's got a little bit of a dovetail anyway, but that bent up shit right there is holding it up some. Not a lot, but enough. Like I said, I still got to put the lights back together on, but that's no big deal. I'll finish that probably tomorrow or something. I'm using the trailer this weekend, so. And then when you want to let it down, it's pretty simple. Just crack the valve open and there you go. Ta-da. Slam the pins back in it. And that's it. So, cost. Well, the pieces of the boat trailer I got for nothing. This trailer I paid very, very little for because it was more or less, I mean, you might as well say it was totaled. Because with the tongue bent like it wasn't worth a damn. Time-wise, I got a little bit of time in it, that's for sure. Most of the pieces I used were all scrap. I probably spent about $100 in hardware-ish. You know, nuts and bolts and shit like that. And cutting discs and whatnot. I did go through about a whole box of welding rods and about, I don't know, 10 cut-off wheels, something like that. But other than that, that's about what I got in it. The hoist I had, You know, anything else is just like the pins. I bought new. The pins under the. So the pins that are on the pivot points are 1.5 inch pins, just because I don't want them to break. And the ones that are up front there, those are 1 inch. Yeah, the front has 1 inch pins. The back are 1.5. The hoist, it is what it is. It leaks. It leaks right here. I don't know if there's an O-ring in there or not. I'll take it apart and look. I'd like to change the base on that because I have a 20-ton jack in the shed that was, it's air powered, and the jack part, the pistons or the cylinder in it's trash, but the air cylinder works good, or still works, I should say. But you can't change the base on these, so that kind of sucks because you have to change the whole base for it to make it work. So anyway, that's going to do it for this trailer adventure. It's finally done. It's been a couple 2 weeks, I think, since I started this ordeal, because what had happened was I started on it, then it snowed twice, and it got really cold. I mean, like really, like highs they were like 20. So yeah, that wasn't gonna work for me. And actually, I don't even think they reached 20. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And so it took a while to get done. And plus, you know, I do everything by myself because I suck. So anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. I don't mind. I'll answer anything you want to know. That little truck over there, it's a bad bitch. She finally got to go back underneath the cardboard. She's been out in the street because the trail's been under there. So anyway, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. And hey, hey, till next time, stay true to yourself. See you.